Let's see what we have for you, Leo. Okay, sorry about moving around so much. Leo, have you been moving around a lot? Shifty energy. Okay, you are manifesting a return on investment. This investment doesn't have to be in material world, monetary terms. It's like you are hoping that you will receive the benefits that you were supposed to. Let's see what is happening of you having invested something. Okay, in you're trying to judge something which is very energetic and spiritual. It could be a passion project which you are materializing it. Interesting. Trying to look at it in terms of material aspects. No, there's a little bit of shuffling left. Okay. Oh. So it's speaking about right now. Whenever you're watching this, it's speaking about this message is about right now. Okay, Strength card. You're having to show balance and strength, resilience, determination, all of the words in that category. Shall we? Okay. The Lover's card. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Vedic. You're investigating some matter, definitely. King of Pentacles. Somebody connected to whatever is happening right now. You're looking at somebody's net worth, probably. Like you're investigating. You're going to get some information from somebody else about somebody else. It's time. It's the right time. I mean, it's the right time, as in it was scheduled. This is in schedule, and it's going to bring about a set of small changes, which in the bigger picture is going to look like everything completely changed, and you don't know how. Intuition. I feel like you started listening to your own intuition, giving more attention to what your intuition was speaking to you, instead of listening to what other people were saying to you, or external information versus internal information. I'm sorry. It's like it's been a long time that I'm getting some sort of interference during my readings. 9 of Swords. Too much to process. So I think you are consciously deciding to listen to messages that you're getting on your own, because there's too much to process. There's definitely too much change to process as well. A lot of heightened mental activity. Choices to be made. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Lover's card, which is the card for Gemini. There's a lot of little details coming up about something which is very important to you, for you to process. and then you're having to process it and you're not liking it. That's what the Nine of Swords. It's not like you don't, it's not that you don't like what you are hearing or the information. It's just like you don't like processing it, because there it seems to be a lot, and you have to accommodate for all of these changes. Okay, and then new choices, changes of choices. So you thought that the choices and options that you had in life would remain the same, but you know, everything you're touching is turning to gold, as in it's changing, it's changing up, and you know it's changing for the better, but that means that there's going to be heightened mental activity, which you don't like. It's definitely about somebody here, this King of Pentacles person. Your energy is more of the King of Wands, and you are directly facing your intuition. In the past, we had the Ten of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles for the present. So it's definitely about work. This is to do with your work. And then we have the Page of Cups in the immediate future. And then we have the Six of Wands. All right. Okay. So, this was a successful venture, whatever it is. It started, at least in the typical way. It looks like that. There is something to celebrate or definitely move forward. You're being celebrated, acknowledged for being able to handle this situation. And then you are something is being gifted to you, a very unique kind of opportunity in the future. Like somebody's bringing, we have 2 pages here. So this is a very youthful opportunity or an idea. It's like you're possibly finally coming up with something that will be of your own, something of your own, because Ten of Pentacles is about community, right? Working in a team. And then the Page of Cups is possibly you're finally reaching the place of where you can do what you wanted to do originally, as in when you were much younger, like, you know, you're 7-year-old, when you were a 7-year-old. It's like, this is what I wanted to do. I mean, you didn't understand it very clearly at that point. It takes living through quite a bit of life experiences to get to that point where you understand that when I was 7, this is what I wanted to do. Okay, you're finally kind of reaching that point, Leo. You do have choices. Definitely messages coming, and one of them is the right choice, because you knew when you followed your intuition, whenever you reached a point where you've listened to your intuition, and that point is right now. You've always had that victory. You found clarity out of turmoil. You're being able to close big chapters, big energy based on this in the past, okay? And start brand new on things that you have put on the back burner. You're able to mix able to mix things well, okay? You know your requirements very clearly. and you're also getting that sort of assistance wherein you're getting the downloads that are necessary for you to be able to create this. So your soul kind of intended to do this in a past life, okay? And now that you've reached that point where you've successfully connected with your own intuition, and having turned your back on external sources and have locked in to receiving answers from your intuition, right? You've made that very evident to everybody around you, in spite of working with other people. But you've made it very evident that you've finally you've become the maestro of your own orchestra, and you are the musicians in the orchestra as well. I don't know why that's coming out, but yeah, that's what it feels like when you are actually listening to your intuition. You're creating your own music as well as directing it. You're an entire orchestra, a maestro. I know it's very challenging, but you seem to be used to victory, to being successful at whatever you do. And especially when you reach this point, you know that victory, success is imminent. Now it's going to happen. It's that point. And now when you're like, okay, what's next, and the answer is going to be, there is a successful past life, like sort of goal achievement round coming up. So it's like you're seeing the end result of the next stage in your work. The end result is going to be a victory, and the reason why you're being shown this victory is because this is what your soul intended to do in this lifetime when it comes to work, and that's going to be presented to you. But that's going to basically just make you move out of working in a large set of people in a large setup which you're used to, and instead like working solo, like only focused on yourself, right? So you might be like, okay, is this you might feel like you should look into other choices, but those other choices are honestly going to be non-existent, because the time for those choices is already done. You should have made those choices when you were in this phase. Okay, so that's what I have for you, Leo. I will see you in the next one.